What up, fans of the best sport in the world? Welcome to another video about the latest football transfer news from the summer window. Subscribe to stay up to date and receive news always in real time. With the end of the season, the big clubs in world football are starting to move in search of strengthening their squads. Barcelona, newly champions of La Liga, promised to start strong in this summer transfer window in search of putting together a team capable of competing in the main competitions. The club returns to the Champions League this season and does not want to do badly. Below we list all of Barcelona's targets in this summer transfer window. Carrasco. Yannick Carrasco's name is again being discussed in Barcelona after being the subject of speculation in the last window. The Catalan club intends to strengthen and rekindle interest in the Belgian striker. According to journalist Tony Juan Martí from the Relevo website, Barca reached an internal consensus and will intensify the search for Carrasco's signing. Still, according to the translation, the Catalan leadership was unsure about acquiring the player, but his performances in the second part of the season pleased. Neymar. Lionel Messi's transfer to Inter Miami put an end to Barcelona's plans for the Argentine star's return. Therefore, with Barca looking for a technical reference in the market, the Brazilian Neymar was offered to the club in recent days. According to the Catalan Daily Sport, the number 10 was suggested to Barca, which is evaluating the signing. The 31-year-old is willing to take a pay cut to leave Paris Saint-Germain and return to Camp Nou. Gundogan. In the final stretch of his contract with Manchester City, Gundogan is close to agreeing with Barcelona. The midfielder will sign a 3-year contract with the Catalans. The information was disclosed by the newspaper Sport. The player's decision will be announced after the Champions League final to avoid a shift in focus or greater pressure on Manchester City. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva is inclined to officialize his end of cycle at Manchester City after 6 seasons. According to multiple sources in the international press, including the newspaper L'Equipe, the 28-year-old Portuguese envisions a change of scenery in the next window of summer downloads, having already defined his preferred destination for the season. 2023-24, Barcelona. Joao Cancelo. In search of strengthening its squad, Barcelona must look for a name for the right back. Jules Koundé improvised and has already made it clear that he wants to return to playing in his original position, which is defender. Therefore, the Catalan club has already set 2 players as a target. According to the Spanish daily AS, Joao Cancelo, from Manchester City, and Benjamin Pavard, from Bayern Munich, are the candidates. Barcelona's feeling is that signing the Portuguese will be easier than Pavard's, given that he is on loan at Bayern Munich, who will not exercise the purchase option of €70 million. If Manchester City are willing to loan him again, the Catalan club want to close his signing. Pavard. Benjamin Pavard is the favorite name on the list. That's because Bayern has set his price between 30 and 40 million euros. He is also in the sights of Real Madrid and Milan, but Barcelona are willing to do everything to ensure his arrival. Bayern Munich is undergoing a renovation process recently under the command of Thomas Tuchel. With that, they are expected for next season. According to information from George Halsner, a journalist for the German portal Kicker, French defender Benjamin Pavard has been the target of competition from major European clubs. Among them, of course, Barcelona, which seems to have taken the lead by signing the Frenchman. Vida Roque. Barcelona is considering loaning Vida Roque, an 18-year-old Brazilian jewel who stands out from Atletico PR. According to information from the newspaper Mundo Desportivo, the Brazilian circuit club paid at least 35 million euros for the striker. Still, according to the journal, Barcelona is getting a possible loan from the athlete, something that could happen in the next few days. In addition to Barca, clubs like Arsenal, Chelsea, and Newcastle also want Vida Roque. PSG is another that should enter the dispute. The Spanish club understands that the good relationship with the player's manager can help with negotiations. Florentino Luis. After the departure of one of the greatest idols in the history of the club, midfielder Sergio Busquets, Barcelona continues to monitor new players in the market to surprise this lack of weight in the squad commanded by Xavi Hernandez. With that, the Blaugrana club has a list of 19 names that can replace the departure of the old Spanish idol. According to information from AS newspaper and SER Catalonia, Florentino Luis do Benfica is among the names analyzed by Barcelona. With these possible arrivals at the Catalan club, will Barcelona ever be the power they proved to be a few years ago? Give your opinion in the comments, and until the next video.